welcome back to the Backbeat Pack Corner. Here we are with the Drumnakilly goat, and it might go something like this. He met a girl while on his way, and she said her name was Sarah. He thought she was as fair a lass that did ever wear a shoe. So he went and sat beside her, and with 10 months applied her, and to soften her a little, he tried her with a lozenge or two. Then later he got bolder, and he nipped her on the shoulder. He nipped her and he told her he would take her on his knee. But she said he needn't bother, for she'd go and tell her mother. Saying, I'll go and tell my mother if you're going to impudent me. Yeah, if you're going to impudent me. But she said it with a twinkle, and her brow without a wrinkle, and her laugh was like a tinkle that invited laughing back. So he started to provoke her, to hook her and to poke her, till she vowed that she would choke him when her stays began to crack. Says he, now you don't be silly, for I've a farm and knocking early, and no more it may be hilly, but there's a handy bit of bog, and we'll be happy there together, with the bullock in the heather, the goat upon a tether, Lily the donkey and the dog. Yeah, with Lily the donkey and the dog. Well, it wasn't long that tarried till the two of them were married, and home the donkey carried them as the presents made a load, and on them Sarah sitting with a clocker and a kitten, as they jingled like a flitting up the Knockanearly road. But the night was getting chilly when they got to Knockanearly, and he could hear the bleats of Lily as the gate came off the ass. Says he, I'll go and get a bucket, for she stuck it fairly really. So he filled it up with water and took it up to Lily in the grass. Yeah, filled it up with water and took it up to Lily in the grass. Well, the goat was very willing, and the bucket bravely filling, but the milk was nearly spilling when he heard an awful squeal. And then came a clatter over stones and running water. It was Sarah on the batter, running up the road into the field. She was leaping like a heron, and her petticoat was flying. She was roaring and she was crying, fit to waking up the dead. As she came without delaying, and between the gulls and praying, he made out that she was saying, John, the devil's in the bed. Yeah, John, the devil's in the bed. Well, John ran in to see the devil, with a mind to spake him civil. And behold, there was Sarah's devil, it being a hairy old buck goat, and it had the smell for human noses that was anything but roses, and a beard on him like Moses, and a dicky by his throat. Says he, me neighbour must have done it, for Mickey's very tricky. But a goat that wears a dicky was a goat John could not abide, 'cause when a man had smelled him, he'd be inclined to do it seldom. So he cut the rope that held him and chased the buck outside. Yeah, cut the rope that held him and chased the buck outside. Now sometimes John and Sarah, they dress and go out revelling, but she'll never let him wear a decent dickie like the rest. And the thing that's so uncivil is to mention Sarah's devil, that Drumnakilly goat, yeah, with the dickie on his chest. Yeah, that Drumnakilly goat with the